Hello, everyone. My name is Mary, and today I have an angel message for the full moon on December 7th or 8th, wherever you are in the world, 2022. Now, this message is brought to you by Archangel Tzaphkiel. I connected with Tzaphkiel on this message, and we're going to use some oracle cards and tarot cards. I have a channeled message for you, but first and foremost, Archangel Tzaphkiel is all about truth and understanding. This angel brings us closer to divine understanding, guides us further into that place of perfect unity with all that is, that perfect understanding, that divine understanding of the world and our place in it and how it all comes together. So that angel is at work right now, and it's perfect for a full moon message. Because full moons they can be about a lot of different things. But in this sense, the full moon is about revealing, about shining a light, about, illuminating the path forward towards a deeper attunement with our own inner understanding of the world, opening us up to guiding us deeper into that understanding. And the metaphor that I got before when I was connecting with Tzaphkiel was the idea of illuminating the path ahead with a flashlight. So imagine that you're like on a path in the woods or somewhere, maybe you've had a campfire and you're on your way back to the car, and so you need to see, there's no light. And so somebody gets out their flashlight and holds it up high for the whole group to see. So the path ahead is illuminated, so you know where you're going. And that is what Tzaphkiel is doing right now, is illuminating the path. And that is what we are guided to do as this full moon approaches, is to open ourselves to that guidance, which is divine, which comes from within, which is challenging, which causes us to have to discard previous ideas and open ourselves up to new understanding. And right now in the world, this could not be more pertinent because so much is being revealed here, there, and everywhere. And so you cannot move forward with your old understanding of yourself or everyone else. And so the challenge is really dig in to a new understanding. What can you understand differently about yourself, how you operate, about the world, about all of it? How is a new understanding coming to you? And one of the primary guiding messages, and so let me switch over to our cards. Here they are. So the first card that I have to guide the message is this card from a deck. A deck of cards. There are only like 12 cards, and they're all about attuning a chakra. And the chakra in this envisioned here is the sacred feminine. So it's the chakra, the palm chakra, that coordinates with the sacred feminine. And so this is feminine energy. Feminine energy is dark, receptive. This guides you inwards towards that place, that place, the womb of creation, the seed in the center of the card, that place deep down within where magic happens, where you are allowed to let go of everything you know and, give birth to some new understanding, a new sense of self, a new whatever. And so the feminine, I'll read you the card, or one of the messages on the card. Your aspect of the sacred feminine is the dark and mystical face of the divine. In you, she is receptive, yielding, encouraging, affirmative, and nourishing. This card, another phrase on this is internal surrender. So we have to, this is telling us to surrender. Surrender to Archangel Tzaphkiel's guidance. And this, you don't need to be connected to angels to have divine guidance, lead you towards higher understanding. This is the angel just embodies a divine concept, the concept of understanding and truth. And truth cannot be forced. And it doesn't need you to prop it up. Truth is truth. It just is. And it's our job to open up and internally surrender ourselves to truth, to where the truth is guiding us to next. And it's not like, I have arrived at the truth. It's like it's a continual process of unfolding and getting closer and closer to God and the absolute perfect understanding that we all seek, but none of us are there yet. Maybe when we're, completely united with God, then we can, have that. When we're at the place of Christ consciousness, we can be at that place of perfect understanding, but we're not there yet. And it's a process. And so the Archangel is just guiding us deeper and deeper into that place. And it's scary, just like the flashlight in the dark, It's scary sometimes. You don't know. You're leaving someplace you knew and you're headed towards someplace you're not sure of. It's dark. It's not so, you're not so steady. And so this surrender is surrendering to something more powerful than you. It's surrendering to truth. And this full moon, open yourself up, crack yourself open, and allow divine guidance to pull you into a place that you've never been before. A place where you can just unfold yourself and discover something new about yourself, but also, more importantly, about the human collective. So this is a reading for the entire human collective. What do we have next? So what we have, I'm going to lay out the cards and then read them. We've got the Hanged Man, the Chariot, okay, the Page of Swords, Judgment, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Do we have everybody on there? Okay, it's a little crooked. My camera is totally crooked. Can we try to fix it a little? It feels like that's not really fixed. All right, I'm making it worse, I think. Okay, that'll be good enough for now. So what do we have here? So for the full moon, Archangel Tzaphkiel, what do you have to tell us? The Hanged Man is facing me, not you. There we go. So first off, we have a number. We've got the Hanged Man, the Chariot, Judgment, and these are three major arcana cards, which have to do with the soul's journey. So this is all about shifting our perspective. So in order to arrive at the truth, we have to see things completely differently. And I have a story about this, about the Hanged Man. And I love to tell this story. I used to work at Barnes & Noble, and an artist would often come in and look at the art books. And he would open up one of the art books and turn it upside down, and then stand back and look at it. Or he'd turn it sideways and look at it like this way. And he discovered, I don't want to give away his secrets, but he discovered by doing that, one of the masters used to put things in his paintings that could only be seen like when you look at it sideways or look at it from a weird angle. What a brilliant thing that he did. And he showed me what he saw. And I was just like, oh my gosh, we always just look at paintings straight on. We don't turn them sideways. And so the Hanged Man is telling us, turn your world sideways. Turn your heart sideways. Turn your mind sideways. Turn your perception of other people and things that are going on in the news, turn that sideways. What am I missing? What evidence have I missed that might be just staring me in the face, waiting for me to discover it? You know, it's like those magic eye pictures where the picture is right there, but you need to just look at it differently. You know, soften your vision and look at it differently. The Hanged Man wants us to look at life differently. Look at yourself on this. So as far as a deeper understanding, you won't be looking, you can't get deeper understanding, but just standing there, you know, looking at things the same way you've always looked at them. So whatever will help you to look at things differently. And the Chariot is next. And that is all about motivation and will. Like, do you have the motivation? Maybe you don't know which aspect, like that artist didn't know exactly, you know, looking at whoever, you know, when he looks at Van Gogh or whoever, or these old paintings, you know, he didn't know how to look at it, you know. Maybe I should look at it upside down. Maybe I should look at it, you know, sideways. Maybe whatever. So you have to have this will and intention to see the world differently, to see and to discover something, to know that it's there, for you to find and discover. Know that it's there. The Hanged Man is like, yep, it's there, and you're not going to get there by forcing it. You're going to get there by shifting your perspective, by seeing it differently. And then the Chariot takes you and moves you forward towards that with a more powerful will and intention. The Chariot is asking you, you know, do you see something new over here? Did you change your perspective? Now go for it. Discover it, you know. Own it. Take it into your heart. Take it into your soul. We're not at a place for just flimsy intentions. We're in a place of solid intentions where you have to go for it. You have to open up your mind, open up your soul, and go for it. And no matter if you fail or fall down or make a mistake, or if you're, heaven forbid, wrong, that's one of my things. I hate when I am wrong. And so this for me is all about, you know, maybe you were wrong about something, Mary, you know, and facing that, one of my many fears of being wrong. So whatever you are afraid to look at it. Look at it differently. Take yourself into a different perspective and let Archangel Tzaphkiel guide you. Let yourself be guided and trust that guidance and go for it and move forward. And this is taking us into the Page of Swords, which is all about, the swords is the mind, the suit of the mind. And the page is a novice. So it's like, can you look at the world in a completely new way? Can you understand the music of life differently? You know, can you learn how to harmonize with life differently? Can you just throw away everything you've learned and be like, I'm in a brand new place. Come get me, you know, ideas, you know, inspiration, come get me. I'm here. Let's do it. Let's play. Let's dance. Let's make it happen. And you have to be in this new place to do it. You have to open up yourself. So on this new moon, this full moon rather, open up your heart and find out how you can see everything differently. And it's not like you have to put together all these little things. Everything comes together because there's only one thing happening. It's you on your personal journey towards God, towards a higher understanding of yourself, towards fulfillment. And this is where the Judgment card comes in. And this card is so special to me because it has an angel on it. And I love my angel friends, my angel team. And this angel is saying, hey guys, come on into the next level of heaven. Come on into this higher level. Leave behind all the pain and the suffering and all of that stuff. You know, this angel is inviting all of us, and it's up to us. The call has been sounded. The phone is ringing. You got to answer it. The angel is sending divine messages to you. And the Judgment is all about up-leveling and answering the call and saying, yes, I'm here, I'm listening, I will rise up and I will follow that wherever it leads. This is a perfect time for this message because following something wherever it leads, it reminds me of, it's December, so the first Noel, there's a line in that song where they're following the star, and they're going to follow it, and their aim was to follow it wherever it went. The star is this. is this enlightenment, this seed of understanding that is already within your heart, already within your soul. It's up to you to follow it. It's up to you to go into that place of higher understanding. So it's so beautiful how this judgment has the Page of Swords on one side and the Ace of Wands on the other. The idea of being playful and new and just learning new lessons about life with the page. The page is ready to take notes and learn something new and playful and open and curious. And the Ace of Wands is all like something new is happening. It's just like when you go to a play and the curtains open up and you see the scene on the stage in front of you. You're like, ooh, what's going to happen now? Something's happening. That's what just happened here. And I feel like Archangel Tzaphkiel just pulled the curtains open on a new level of our lives and a new level of understanding. And it's up to you to really accept that that's where you are now. That's where we are now. You're ready to be inspired by something new. You're ready to see all of the things that you had already, determined and judged, to see all those things brand new. And so your friends, your family, your life, your job, your political party, and for me, I feel like there's a lot of things that we think we don't need to change. Like for me and my understanding of God and all of that, I'm not at that enlightenment place, so I need to move forward in that. So if you're not in that perfect unity enlightenment place, you need to move forward too. We all do. And this is where we are, in a place of something brand new happening. We're being invited and inspired in our soul to do something brand new. And this card is so important right here. This Six of Swords, because this is all about guidance. Where is that guidance coming from? It's coming from right here. This card right here. The heart. It's coming from your heart. So I've got the Six of Swords, which is guidance, which is movement from one place to another place. Know that you're being guided and moved and led, and allow yourself. If you fight it, if these people inside the boat tried to fight where they were going, one of them they'd have to jump out into the sea and swim the other way. That's not good. We're going somewhere great. We're going somewhere better. And we have to allow ourselves to be moved in that direction. And the thing that is moving us, the place where it all comes from, is within. It comes from this place. The heart. The Seven of Cups is all about infinite potential. What do you see that is possible for the world? What did you used to see as the best possible outcome for the human collective? What did you used to see? Now see something different. Now reach down into your heart. Let Archangel Tzaphkiel guide you deeper into your heart and really try to see and feel your way to some deeper and higher understanding of yourself and the whole world. That's what this is. This is all guiding us towards something bigger, towards something better, but it takes trust. It takes playful curiosity. It takes an understanding that we really are somewhere new. I think that's key also, is to really understand that we are somewhere new. Something new is happening in the world. And I think when 2020 happened, we all just got catapulted into some brand new energies. And it's going to take a while to really feel our way through that and to decipher what's going on and where we're headed. And so this is the moment where we have to expand, or we're going to end up back in the old system. And there's a new and better system opening up for us. So I have cards from the Mysteries of Love Oracle. So we have Infinite Joy, Shadow Work, well, that's interesting, and Lucid Dreaming. So as far as enlightenment and understanding and moving towards a greater sense of understanding, infinite joy, like, why would you run towards the finish line? You know, what motive, why would you go through this? You know, unless something beautiful is beckoning you onward. We have to trust that that's ahead of us. We have to trust. And Archangel, this is a message from Archangel Tzaphkiel that is ahead of us. This, perfect understanding gives us perfect joy. That is ahead of us, but it takes some work. Shadow work. It takes really opening ourselves up to those dark places, to those aspects of ourselves, and really becoming comfortable with that, because that is where we are. It's like when you jump in the lake. My parents live on a lake, so I know this very well. When you jump in the lake, the water is cold. All right, it's cold. You ask my nieces and my nephews, they would tell you, oh, it's fine. No, it's cold. But you have to accept that the water might be cold and really integrate that, get used to it. And then once you're swimming and moving around, you've integrated, you've gotten used to, you've acclimated to the water, and then it becomes super fun. That to me is sort of like a metaphor for shadow work. It's really diving in to something you don't want to deal with or look at, and then integrate it. Find the gift there. Find the infinite joy. Find the joy waiting behind the curtain, waiting behind the obstacle. It's like when you run a race. They always have like snacks and stuff at the end of the race. They have fruit, but they have cookies too. So it's like when you finish the race, you can have cookies or bananas if that's your thing. Or the apples or the oranges or whatever they serve at your races. I always go for the cookies. But shadow work is like that. There is a gift there, but it takes getting into the muck and being uncomfortable a little bit. That's why we're here. We're not here to have a perfect ride. We're here to have these experiences of dark and light, and to integrate them, and to experience them, and to see them, and to see ourselves in these certain situations and find out who we are. And lucid dreaming, that is an unexpected one. I'm just going to admit that right there. But lucid dreaming is all about, because there's the sea lion, and the sea lion dives beneath the surface. The sea lion has this ability to go deeper. And that's what this is being guiding us to do, is to go deeper, to go within, to go to that dark, mysterious place, and creatively and curiously find what we can find and bring it forward. I think what Archangel Tzaphkiel is letting us know here is that truth is not this black and white thing. If you've ever read any kind of sacred scripture, you will find that it's not perfectly clear. You're not going to get, it's not like, hand me my truth. There you are. Thank you. I'm done now. It's not like that. Truth and understanding, it's a process. It's a challenge. It doesn't just, it's not like a light flicking on. You have to work for it. You have to open yourself up to it. It's like poetry. If you've ever studied poetry, you read the poem and you think you know what it's about, but then the teacher points out all these other connections and deeper levels and metaphors, and you're like, whoa, that was a lot deeper than I thought. That's what lucid dreaming is, and that's what I think the message is for us for this full moon, is that as you're allowing the light of your life, of the full moon, to illuminate deeper levels of truth, it's your job to creatively and courageously explore them, to do those deep dives with creativity and using your imagination to try to make connections. Whenever I hear about a genius who's come up with something, it's always a creative sort of connection they made in their brains. And I always am really astounded at the creative ability of really strong level geniuses. They're always very creative and really different with their thinking. It's not the way everybody does it. They have to be a little bit different and creative. And so lucid dreaming is asking us to go deeper and asking us to be creative and use our imaginations and it's so funny that the sea lion in the water, when I just had that metaphor about jumping into the lake. So all of this is taking us deeper. Don't be afraid to go deeper. And if you think you've reached the level of understanding where you're like, I got it, dive deeper. Go deeper. Don't be afraid to go deeper. The shadow work, go deeper into that shadow. Go deeper into the understanding. How can your imagination and your creativity bring you deeper? Because the end result is going to be that infinite joy. And I have one more card for us. Seed of the Heart. This is from the Journey of Love Oracle deck. That is perfect. That's absolutely perfect, because we have the seed, the shadow work, because the seed is in this dark place. And then the womb of the soul is where this fertility happens, is where we nurture ourselves, this feminine energy of nurturing and compassion and love and just warmth. It's nourishing that seed. This could not be more perfect. I really feel like Archangel Tzaphkiel said, all right, guys, here's what it is. Understanding is not a lightning bolt that's going to hit you from somewhere else and you just got to sit and wait for it. And maybe it'll come and maybe it won't. That's not how it works. It's a deep dive. It's a knowing that there is joy on the other side of this deep dive, and then just going deeper and deeper and allowing the Archangel to guide you on this journey towards something higher and something better. And I think we're in a place where something really fantastic is happening if we just jump on the train and take this ride that we're all on. And we're all on different places in this ride. We're all at different levels of understanding, and someone may have this like tremendous spiritual understanding where someone else is like, oh, well, I've got the physical world, understanding. Someone may be better on the mental plane. Someone else may be better on the emotional plane. We're all in different areas, and this whole collective, this message for the collective is all about inviting us deeper into those places that we're not so comfortable with. And so on this full moon, if you have some place in your life that you need to do this deep dive, this shadow, that you're being guided to really understand yourself or the situation or your life a little bit differently, don't be afraid to go deeper. Take a little meditation and go deeper. Shift your perspective like the Hanged Man, and allow yourself to be guided towards something new with your heart. Allow your heart to really lead the way, because that's where the angels have their best chance of helping you, is from level of the heart. So I do have one more thing to share with you, and that is the channeled message. I very humbly tried to tune in to my own connection. And we each have our own connection to the angels. There's no one way to channel an angel. It doesn't work that way. So in my own way, I channeled Archangel Tzaphkiel, and here's what the message came out. Beloved, you are the rising star of cognition and awareness. And beloved is you. It's all of us. It's the human collective. Understanding is dawning on the planet, and I am here to guide all into a place of acceptance. My love for all people exceeds your understanding. I am here for all at this moment to usher in a new age of openness to the truth. Truth and real divine understanding are a gift to all people. It dwells in the center of your being, but it is a gift you must seek. In true understanding, there is no fear. All of God's universe makes sense. Perfect unity is perfect understanding. Ask for understanding, and I will fly to you and open your eyes, your ears, and your heart. I am here. I am at work in the world. I am reaching for you, my beloved friends. Let me guide you, assist you, and stand with you as the world becomes brand new. Oh, I love that Archangel. I love the angels. And I love when they connect. And so I hope that made a difference for you. And I hope that inspired you. And I hope that this made sense. And so my prayer for you is that for this full moon is that you are not afraid to dive deep into your heart and soul and to arrive at new and incredible and miraculous levels of understanding. I hope that you come out of this full moon giving Archangel Tzaphkiel a high five, saying, yeah, we did it, and reaching new levels of understanding. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for everything, for watching, for listening. If you have any comments, put them down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.